What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stat Street Sports channel. Let's get right into it. Here to bring you NFL trade prediction video on Darius Slayton of New York Giants. I believe the wide receiver will be traded to the Indianapolis Colts before this year's NFL trade deadline. And let's talk about why. So Darius Slayton, who's funny thing is, he's been
What's
falling
up,
out the
guys? Welcome
Giants
to the Stat Street
offense
Sports channel.
rotation for
Let's
the
get
last
right
couple
into
of
it. Here
years.
to
He
bring you
really in the
NFL trade
doghouse
prediction
this year.
video on
Only 4
Darius
snaps
Slayton of New York Giants.
on
I
offense
believe the wide
this
receiver will
season
be
so
traded to the
far
Indianapolis Colts.
is insane to
Before
me.
this year's NFL
When a
trade
guy like Kenny
deadline,
Galladay,
and let's
who
talk
can't
about why.
perform
To
so
save his
Darius
life,
Slayton,
is playing
funny thing
terrible
is, he's been
on
falling out the
a big
Giants
contract
offense
that you have to
rotation for the last
play
couple
him.
years. He's
But man,
really in the
Slayton
doghouse
is
this year.
talented, good
Only 4
hands,
snaps
solid route
on offense
runner.
this season so far
Great speed
is
and
insane
he
to
could be
me.
used
When
on
a guy
multiple
like Kenny
teams. So I'm
Galladay,
surprised
who
he
can't
went up in the
perform
offseason
to save his
I did a
life,
video on him being dealt
is
to the
playing
Bears, I
terrible
believe.
on a big contract that you have
Probably
to
June,
play
July,
him.
somewhere around that
But
time.
man,
But
Slayton
that
is
didn't happen. It's
talented,
still a
good
possibility, though.
hands.
But that didn't
Solid
happen
route
as of yet.
runner. But I think the Colts are
Great
in a dire
speed,
need of
and he
another
could be
wide
used
receiver
on multiple
and
teams.
they should be able
So
to
I'm
get
surprised
Slayton
he
for
will end up
probably
in
the
the
seventh round
offseason.
pick.
I did a
Maybe
video on him
maybe a
being dealt
sixth,
to the
but
Bears, I
a
believe.
seventh could possibly be the move as well.
Probably June, July,
The
somewhere
Giants have
around
no
that
leverage.
time. But
That didn't happen. It's
like I
still a
said, they might can get a
possibility
six
though,
from the
but
Colts just
that
because
didn't
the
happen as
Colts
of
could be
yet.
desperate.
But I think the Colts are in
they have no
dire
leverage.
need of another wide
They're not
receiver,
playing him.
and they should be able to get Slayton for
He
probably the
hasn't really
seventh round
played
pick,
that
maybe
much
even
in like
maybe
a
a
couple
sixth.
years.
But he's gotten more
Could
snaps
possibly be
the
the move
previous years, obviously.
well.
But the
As
Giants have no
you
leverage.
the way the rotation is this year.
Like I said, they might can get a six
He's
from the
getting
Colts just
nothing.
because the Colts could be
And the
desperate.
Colts with Michael
But
Pittman being
they have
out,
no leverage.
Michael Pittman
They're
Jr.
not
being out
playing
last
him.
game,
He
got
like I said,
demolished
he
by the
hasn't really
Jaguars,
played that
24
much
zip in like a
Matt
couple years.
Ryan. He's
My
gotten
former
more
quarterback
snaps
for my Falcons.
previous years, obviously.
Hasn't been looking
But
too good so far
as
this
the way
season. But like I
the way the
said,
rotation
other
is
than
this
Pittman
year,
Jr.,
he
has no
nothing.
reliable weapons to
And
throw
the Colts,
to.
with
For
Michael
some
Pittman
reason,
being out,
they didn't
Michael
bring
Pittman
in
Jr. being out
Julio,
which I am
they got demolished by the Jaguars,
but
24
they
zip.
didn't bring back Ty.
Matt Ryan, my
They
former
didn't bring
quarterback
any
for my
other
Falcons.
person.
Most people
Hasn't been looking
had
too good so
receiver
far
going
this
to them in the
season. But like I
draft.
said, other than Pittman
Outside
Jr.,
of Pierce,
he has no reliable
lot,
weapons to
but
throw
he's
to.
injured as well.
For some
They didn't
reason,
get any veteran help.
they didn't bring in
to go with
Julio,
Michael
which
Pittman
I
Jr.
am
They rely on a guy like Campbell,
but they didn't bring back Ty. They didn't bring in any other person. Most people had 4 or 5 years ago going to them in the draft.
I'm just surprised he's still around
Pierce, who I like a lot. But he's
got like
injured as
a
well.
vet
They didn't
like
get
veteran help.
Ty would have been
go
great.
with Michael
To
Pittman
return
Jr.
back on another 1 year deal.
They rely on a guy like Campbell,
even Julio,
who I'm not in agreement.
agreements with bringing him in
from I think Ohio State from a couple
to the
years
Colts.
back,
He would
4 or
have been
5 years ago
option
now. And,
just to give you
I'm just surprised he's
type
still
of
around.
flair, some type of veteran.
That
a
could
guy like a vet
come
like
and
give you some good. Ty would have been great,
but they need
turn
some
back
help
on another
ASAP.
1 year deal.
And I think Darius Slayton will be the
even
guy.
Julio, who I'm not in
Perfect
agreement
for Matt Ryan and those
agreements
boys.
with bring him in.
He took top of
to
defense
to the Colts.
the way
He better
Campbell should be doing.
just to
Campbell
give you
has
some
good speed,
type of flair.
he has no
type of
hands and no
veteran,
route running.
That could
come in.
that's the only thing with Campbell. So bringing in Slayton would be a huge upgrade in my personal opinion. You get Michael Pittman Jr. healthy, another week or two, and once you get that started, you start the game. You don't be down so much. Then you can run the ball with Taylor. You can run the ball with Hines. You can play action. Matt Ryan's a great play action quarterback. You have a great running back, a great duo, but especially a great number 1 back in Jonathan Taylor. Once you get him going, once you stop being down so much, you can run the ball more. Especially for my parlays. I missed so many parlays, combinations with Taylor not scoring a touchdown. Well, at least last week he scored one the first week, and we did win me some money as well. But the second week, I lost so many combinations because they were down 24 zip. I'm like, bro, they can't run the ball. Once you get that going though, I think they'll be okay. And they still made no move since. I don't understand how they sing their wide receiver roster, their depth chart, and say, "Oh, we should be good." I don't see how they done that. It's crazy to me. But Jim Irsay wants to win. He wants to win bad. Chris Ballard wants to win bad. But they aren't making. I'll say that. I'll take it back. They're making the move necessary to make the entire team better. They've had pass rushing deficits the last couple years. They had bad DBs as well. They fixed both of those issues. I'll give them credit there. But the receiver issue, they had no number 1. And Pittman has emerged number 1 now the last couple of years, but they had no true elite number 1 in a long time. Like I said, Pittman is kind of in that role now, so that's fine. You have to give him another number 2 or a great number 3. And Slayton will fall in the low level number 2, great number 3 range. They had the cap space for it. And moving on from Slayton now or in the future during this season for the Giants will only cost $900,000. Nothing really to that's pocket change, So nothing really crazy to really worry about or be concerned, So and in the past seasons, Slayton's has put up pretty good numbers. 2019 and 2020, he did 1,500 yards for 11 touchdowns combined for both of those seasons. So I'm not a numbers guy, but you can tell from the tape he's fast. Like I said, you can tell from the tape he has solid hands and he's a decent route runner. And you could use that in Indianapolis right now ASAP. So I won't wait till the trade deadline because the trade deadline, week 6, week 7, the season could be over for the Colts the way they're playing right now. I would do that ASAP. But this move should definitely be made before the trade deadline coming up in, like I said, week 6, week 7, somewhere during that time, week 8. I forgot exactly what week it was. But, yeah, Slayton to the Colts, man. I'm calling it right now. He'll be a godsend. If they can get him in there, I think they play – who the Colts play next? I forgot. But the Giants play the Cowboys on Monday Night Football, if I'm not mistaken. After that game, if Slayton doesn't do nothing, there'll be game 3. I'm going to go ahead and trade for Slayton right away in front of Colts and get him in our system. I'll get him in our depth room with our wide receivers, coach him up real fast, get him in the trench with our his new system, and go ahead and full go next week because he needs to be on the field immediately to help stretch the field for Matt Ryan, to help give Matt Ryan some help, a reliable weapon, and Pittman some help as a number 2, maybe number 3 guy, depending on how you view Pierce and Campbell, whatever. So, but that's it for the video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stat Street Sports channel. Let's get right into it. Here to bring you an NFL trade prediction video on Darius Slayton of New York Giants. I believe the wide receiver will be traded to the Indianapolis Colts before this year's NFL trade deadline. And let's talk about why. So, Darius Slayton, who's funny thing is, he's been falling out the Giants' offense rotation for the last couple years. He's really in the doghouse this year. Only 4 snaps on offense this season so far is insane to me. When a guy like Kenny Galladay, who can't perform to save his life, is playing terrible on a big contract, as you have to play him. But man, Slayton is talented, good hands, solid route runner, great speed, and he could be used on multiple teams. So I'm surprised he wasn't dealt during the offseason. I did a video on him being dealt to the Bears, I believe. Probably June, July, somewhere around that time. But that didn't happen. It's still a possibility, though, but that didn't happen as of yet. But I think the Colts are in a dire need of another wide receiver, and they should be able to get Slayton for probably the 7th round pick, maybe a 6th, but the 7th could possibly be the move as well. The Giants have no leverage. Like I said, they might can get a 6th from the Colts just because the Colts could be desperate, but they have no leverage. They're not playing him. He hasn't really played that much in like a couple years. He's gotten more snaps previous years, obviously, but as the way the rotation is this year, he's getting nothing. And the Colts, with Michael Pittman being out, Michael Pittman Jr. being out last game, they got demolished by the Jaguars 24-zip. Matt Ryan, my former quarterback for my Falcons, hasn't been looking too good so far this season. But like I said, other than Pittman Jr.,